No, you are not going crazy. Today is Tuesday. I normally don't post on Tuesdays, but the Charizard EX from 151 had so much movement yesterday during my Market Monday that I felt like I had to do an updated video today. We're also going to check out the Blastoise and Venusaur, and I'm literally going to record it, edit it, and post it instantly so that way you guys are getting the most up-to-date information on these cards. And we are checking everything too. We're going to check the recently sold for TCG Player and eBay, and we're going to see what's available on TCG Player and eBay. We're going to check the current auctions. We're going to see what's available for PSA 10s. We are checking everything. So if you guys do like this content, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like and comment. Leaving a like and comment helps the most, and I comment back to every single person. And then too, if you guys could do me a massive, massive favor and give me a follow on Instagram, that would really, really mean a ton. I post a ton of content there. Right now we're doing the battles of the best illustration rares of Surging Sparks. And then I also post when new cards or sets get revealed. Just dropped a new special illustration rare for Surging Sparks. And then too, I always post when new stuff like 151 booster bundles comes in stock, or the poster collection, or any good deals. I always post it there. Same thing with my YouTube membership. If you want to support even more, it's only 99 cents a month. But all right, let's get to it. We got the Charizard EX on TCG Player. Yeah, it just went absolutely nuts. I mean, the highest sale when I made that Market Monday video was 190. And that was an outlier sale. Now it recently sold 220, 210, lightly paid for 180, 210, 221, 220, 215, 215, 215, 220, 201. Someone got 4 of them at 139. That's Japanese, of course. 191, 218 with a picture. We got a 245. We got a $300 sale, and we are still on the 14th. So, I mean, that is just insane. Let's check a few more sales on here. 245, 199, 231. And the amount of questions that I get, like, is this, real? Are these completely manipulated prices? I guarantee a lot of this is manipulation, but I've been saying it forever that I felt like 151 was so undervalued for what it really is. I mean, especially now the products are getting tough to find. The pull rates aren't super, super easy either. But let's see what we can get the cheapest one shipped for on TCG Player. So this guy has 67 sales, $209. I mean, pretty expensive. 218. It's just so crazy. All right, we're going to hop to eBay. These are the 3 cheapest that you can find on eBay right now. $199 with $5 in shipping, $250, and $225 with $25 in shipping. And I clicked on all 3. They all have a little bit of whitening. So right now, these are the 3 cheapest available on all of eBay. Next, these are the cheapest graded Charizards on eBay that are available right now. So you got a Beckett 9 for $560. We got a PSA 10 for $650 plus $4 in shipping. Otherwise, $665, $675, $678. So, I mean, it just went crazy in the matter of 2 to 3 days. Next, we are checking current auctions. So these are the auctions that are going to end the soonest. So we got a Charizard EX raw for $192. 30 bids. There's an hour left. We got another one, 5 hours left at $255. I can already see a little whitening on this first one at $192. But you never know, this $255 could be super nice. We got a PSA 9 at $192, PSA 9 at $170. Those both about 10 hours left. And we got a PSA 10 here. Current bid is $665. There's 10 hours and 35 minutes left. It's just insane. Next, we are checking the recently sold on eBay. So last sold 225 raw, 250 in a Beckett 9, 220, 200, 200, 190 lightly played, 199, 160. It says pack fresh, you never know. 199 or best offer, 225 for a Beckett 9, another raw for 200, raw for 190, raw for 175. You got your basic CGC 10 for 450. So honestly, your best bet, if you guys really, really want these cards like right now and you don't want to give into the hype and pay, go check your local card stores. Local card stores cannot keep, up to date with all of these card prices constantly. So you have a good chance of going there. Like multiple people messaged me yesterday and they said they went to their card store and got a Charizard for 135 or 145, and one said 150 or something like that. So you can definitely still find it for a decent deal. Do I think these will come down? Probably. If you look at all cards in Pokemon history, they constantly go up and down. So don't need to like super panic. But yeah, 205, a PSA 10 here for 450. So I mean, look at that. We have sales at $750, which we're going to come up on here soon. But someone got one after that for $450, a $300 difference. PSA 9 for $200, $225, $225 for Beck at 9, $225 for best offer, $158 with a for sure markup on top. Wow. PSA 8 for $150, PSA 9 for $225. Where are these crazy sales? All right, right here. PSA 10, $650. We got a raw here for $99, so you might still be able to find a good deal of this card online. And right here, PSA 10, $680. I know there's a few more in here. I already checked this out. Another PSA 10, $689. We're still on October 14th. We got a PSA 9 for $300. Another PSA 10 for $680. $650. What else do we got here? Another $650. And I gotta say too, there is a small chance that these cards get super hyped up, like what's happening, and then they never come back down to where they were. You know, they'll come back down, but not quite to where they were. Like in my head, I could see Blastoise, Venusaur getting over $100 and then leveling out about $100. Same with the Zapdos. I mean, you gotta think about it. Those cards are absolutely beautiful. Some of the most popular Pokemon in the world. 151's tough to find. Pull rates aren't super easy. So I could easily see these cards, you know, just keep going and then come down a little bit, but never quite as, you know, cheap as what they were before. Which is why yesterday I did go out and I bought a Blastoise and a Venusaur. I got them both for $80. Beautiful cards, no whitening, very, very, very good chance at PSA 10s. So I am very, very happy. And the reason I did that too is because, I mean, at that price, $40 a card pretty much, that's not bad. I mean, the cheapest we've seen these cards get is like barely in the 30s. So I didn't overpay, and I figured I got the money now, I might as well buy it now, just in case these cards go absolutely crazy, which they are starting to move. I mean, just look at the near mint price on TCG Player, $79 for the Blastoise. But I checked, you can definitely find this card pretty cheap online. I'd say around 45 to 55, maybe even a little closer to 60 for those super, super clean copies. I literally clicked on 100 different Blastoises and Venusaurs last night. So recent sales on TCG Player for Blastoise is 55, 60, 58, 53, 55, 55, 51, 53, 80, 62, 56, 54, 58, 59. So mid 50s. You can get it shipped for, this person has 0 sales, but let's see if we can get anyone with decent sales. 100% sales here. You can get it shipped for $57. The cheapest with the 0 sales, if you want to take a risk, is like 53 bucks. All right, next we are hopping to eBay. These are the cheapest Blastoises on eBay. So we got $43.99, $44, $44, $44. But I clicked on every one of these. None of these would get a 10. I mean, maybe on PSA, depends on the grader and all that. But all of them had legit whitening. The best card I could find was like 60 bucks for like a truly, truly good Blastoise card that would probably grade a 10, no problem. But yeah, I checked through all of these. But still, if you're not super, super picky, you don't care about a little white spot, this is for the binder. Mid 40s is not bad. Especially, you never know. This card could be $100 in 2 weeks. You know, you just never know. Next, checking the cheapest PSA 10. Blastoise $285, $285, $290, $297, $299. So those are the cheapest available for PSA 10s. And we are checking the recently sold on eBay for everything. PSA 9, 61, raw 50, PSA 9, 65 bucks. CGC 9, $50, best offer accepted. Raw 53. CGC 9.5, Blastoise for $90 or best offer. 55 raw, 42 raw, 48, 50, 47, 47. We got a PSA 10 here for $280. Another one for $285 on the 14th. We got a basic CGC 10 for $140. And yeah, just a bunch more in the 40s and 50s. CGC 9.5 here for $73. All right, next we're hopping to Venusaur raw on TCG Player. Last sold is $48.99, $49, $53, $61, $50, $52, $47, $48, $48, $50, $55. And the cheapest you can get it shipped for on TCG Player is about $51. Next, we are looking at the cheapest on eBay. So 47, 45, 48, right around 50 bucks. And I did the same thing. I think the best copy I found was $57. Next, we are checking the available PSA 10 Venusaurs. So we got 260 plus $7 in shipping, 273. Ooh, we got one here from Canada. I mean, you've seen it. We got sales at 285. This Venusaur right here is available right now, $217 plus $14 in shipping from Canada. Not a bad price compared to what we just seen. 275. All right, next we are checking recently sold. So we got a 42 best offer accepted. We got a 45. We got a 50. We got a SGC 10 for $150 or best offer. We got a AGS 9.5 for $70. We got a raw for 50, 47.50, PSA 9 for $68.99, 50, 45 or best offer accepted. Here's a Gem Mint 10, $260. So we got one from Canada here available for $217 plus $15 in shipping. Not terrible. Otherwise, 261, 273, 275, 275. That's what's available for PSA 10s on eBay. Next, we are checking the recently sold. We got 42 or best offer accepted, 41 plus $5 in shipping. 50. We got a SGC 10 for $150 or best offer, AGS 9.5 for 70, a raw for 50, raw for 47.50, PSA 9 for 68.99, and here's a PSA 10 for 260. So that 215 plus $15 in shipping isn't too bad of a price. We got another PSA 10 here for 255, another PSA 10 for 250. So it's just slowly climbing. Any other crazy sales here? Another 250. Bunch of 45s, 50s for raw. Nothing in the 30s. We got $40 plus $3.86 in shipping. That's not too bad. And we got a PSA 10 here for $200, still on October 14th. So, I mean, just on the same day, it's gone up, I mean, $65, $70 just in that 10. And before that, on the 13th, we got one for $187 in a 10. It's just so funny to see it slowly rise. We got another one for $201. Here we go. We got a CGC Pristine 10 Venusaur. Sold for $1,090. That's what I'm saying. For a lot of these cards, if it is super, super, super nice, you might as well try some of these other graded companies, you know, just for your super, super nice ones. Because, I mean, look at the price difference. I mean, that is insane. $1,000 to $200. Wow. So yeah, that was the video. Just wanted to make a quick little more updated video on the Charizard and all that, just because the prices are going absolutely crazy. And then too, I'm definitely going to go over probably on my What If Wednesday and maybe even my Sunday video on if it is time to sell when these cards get hyped up like this. You know, that's the number one question I've been asked the last 24 hours. It's kind of crazy. But all right, I want you guys to have a great day. And if you want to watch my last Pokemon Market Monday, click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.